Detroit woke up to a terrifying scene as a massive water main burst, releasing millions of gallons of water into the streets, only to be instantly frozen by a brutal winter storm. Homes were submerged, cars were encased in thick ice, and entire neighborhoods were completely cut off. This is the story of how a single failure in aging infrastructure led to one of the worst winter disasters in recent history. In the early hours of February 17, 2025, most of Detroit was asleep, unaware of the nightmare unfolding beneath their feet. At around 2:15 a.m., a massive 56-inch steel water main, originally installed in the 1940s, suddenly ruptured underground. What started as a small leak quickly escalated into a powerful flood. Water gushed through the streets, submerging homes and washing away everything in its path. Residents woke up to the deafening sound of rushing water. It was like a dam had broken, one witness recalled. Within minutes, floodwaters had reached their doorsteps, forcing people to evacuate their homes in freezing temperatures. The situation worsened as an Arctic cold front swept through the region, causing temperatures to plummet to -8 degrees Celsius, 17 degrees Fahrenheit. The massive floodwaters from the broken pipe rapidly froze, turning the entire city into a deadly frozen wasteland. Roads became slippery ice rinks, vehicles were completely encased in ice, and thick layers of ice covered homes, trapping residents inside with no way to open their doors or windows. Many families were stranded without electricity or heating. Some attempted to evacuate but found themselves trapped as ice blocked their escape routes. We called for help at 3 a.m., but no one came. We were stuck, just watching everything around us freeze, a resident shared. At sunrise, emergency crews launched a desperate rescue operation. Police, firefighters, and volunteers worked tirelessly to pull people out of frozen homes. Inflatable boats became the only lifeline, navigating through the ice-covered streets to rescue those stranded on rooftops. Many residents were found suffering from hypothermia after wading through waist-deep freezing water in search of help. Even pets were caught in the disaster, shivering on frozen porches or trapped in flooded basements. One of the most dramatic rescues involved a family of 5 who were trapped in their attic for over 12 hours before being airlifted to safety by helicopter. "We thought we weren't going to make it," the father recalled, holding his children tightly under emergency blankets. By the evening, over 450 homes had been severely damaged, and nearly 1,000 residents were left homeless. Emergency shelters quickly became overcrowded as hundreds sought warmth, shelter, and supplies. Damage assessments began, but it was clear. Detroit's infrastructure had completely failed. The broken water main had created a massive 20-foot-wide crater, turning entire streets into a frozen disaster zone. The Great Lakes Water Authority and the Detroit Water and Sewerage Department scrambled to fix the rupture, but officials estimated it would take at least 3 weeks to fully restore water service. Experts warn that aging infrastructure and extreme weather events are making disasters like this more common. Detroit's water system is over 80 years old, with many pipes long past their intended lifespan. Engineers have been sounding the alarm for years, but budget shortages and bureaucratic delays have stalled upgrades. Climate scientists also point out that rising global temperatures are making winter storms more unpredictable and severe. Sudden freezes following heavy rainfall are becoming the new normal, turning manageable floods into frozen catastrophes.
Come back! Come back!
Despite the devastation, the people of Detroit have come together in an incredible display of resilience. Volunteers are distributing food, blankets, and warm clothing to those in need. Many local businesses have opened their doors as emergency warming centers, offering shelter to anyone who needs it. "We've been through tough times before, and we'll get through this," said a local coffee shop owner, handing out free drinks to rescue workers. As the city begins its long recovery, officials are promising major improvements to infrastructure. Plans are already being drafted to reinforce the aging water system, with multi-million-dollar projects aimed at preventing similar disasters in the future. But for now, residents must wait for the ice to melt, the water to recede, and their homes to be repaired. The process may take weeks or even months, but one thing is certain: Detroit will rise again, stronger than before. The Detroit frozen flood disaster of 2025 is a stark reminder of how nature and outdated infrastructure can quickly bring a city to its knees. Homes were destroyed, lives were disrupted, but through the chaos, the resilience of the people shone through. What do you think should be done to prevent future disasters like this? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you found this report informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mega Disaster Files for the latest updates on extreme weather events and natural catastrophes worldwide.